Hello, hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel Know About Literature. In the previous video, we have studied about the cultural studies, the meaning of the culture, the meaning of the cultural studies, and the important writers. Today, we are going to study about important terms of the cultural studies. So, without wasting much time, let us start. Important terms of the cultural studies are cultural hegemony, agency, globalization, cultural imperialism, and Thatcherism. Now we shall understand one by one. First one is cultural hegemony. The term cultural hegemony used by Antonio Gramsci in his book Prison Notebooks when he was in the prison. It was written between 1929 to 1935 and it was published in the year 1971 in English. The work, The Prison Notebooks, is a series of essays. It contains various topics of cultural studies. Like for example, historical materialism, folklore, religion, high and popular culture, etc. So according to Antonio Gramsci, cultural hegemony is nothing but, according to Antonio Gramsci, cultural hegemony is nothing but a dominance of the ruling class on other society. Hegemony was first used the term by Vladimir Lenin, a Russian revolutionary. Later, it has been expanded by Antonio Gramsci. Cultural hegemony was popularized by Rudi Dutschke, a German student movement. He used the term in the phrase "long march through the institutions." French Marxist Louis Althusser, in his work Ideology and the Ideological State Apparatus, referred the idea of hegemony. He says a social class cannot hold this social power until and unless hegemony is not utilized. Next one is the cultural imperialism. When a social control is carried out by the society is known as the cultural imperialism. The term first used by the Herbert Scheller. Next is the agency. An agency is nothing but an individual or a society can act as an independent. It's their wish to accept the dominance or not. P. Bourdieu, a French philosopher, have practiced the relationship between the agency and the structure in his theory. In his work, an outline of the theory of practice, which was published in the year 1972, he have presented the concept of habitus. Another work, Distinction, a social critique of the judgment of the taste. One is the Thatcherism. It is a form of British conservative ideology named after the leader Margaret Thatcher. It was upon her and her ideology. Stuart Hall has used Thatcherism in his work, Encoding and Decoding Model of Communication. He says that Thatcherism has been used in encoding and decoding by the media and the public. And in his another work, The Great Moving Right Show, in this also Thatcherism has been used. Next term is the globalization. It is nothing but the new ideas, values, and the culture. It has been globalized, means it has been spread throughout the world through the internet, through the mass media, etc. This was about the terms of cultural studies. In the next video, we shall study about the types of cultural studies. Until then, bye.